The present levels of academic achievement and functional performance. It's often called present levels, PLP, or the PLAFT. It's not just a compliance requirement, it is the foundation of the entire IEP. This section tells the story of a student right now. It answers a simple but critical question: where is the student performing today? That includes academic skills, functional strengths, skills, and areas of needs, all grounded in current specific data. If the present levels are unclear, outdated, or vague, everything that follows starts to fall apart. Goals may not match the student's actual needs, services might be too much, too little, or focused in the wrong area, and accommodations can just miss the mark. And progress monitoring becomes difficult or impossible because there's no clear baseline to measure growth against. Now, on the other hand, when the present levels are strong, when they are specific, data-driven, and aligned to identify needs, they create a clear roadmap. The goals become targeted and measurable. The services make sense. The supports are purposeful. The entire IEP works as a cohesive plan instead of a collection of disconnected pieces. In short, the quality of an IEP depends on the quality of the present levels. If we get that part right, everything else has a solid place to stand. We do have some teachers and related service providers who are writing the most amazing IEPs. They are built to support students. They can stand for that roadmap to develop that plan, and that's fantastic. But let's be honest, if that was happening across the board, we wouldn't have this training. So here's the reality of what we're seeing. Present levels are copied and pasted across years. Sometimes we just have scores listed, but with no explanation. And I don't know about you, but like 242 on some other test doesn't mean anything to me. There's no baseline for goals, so we can't see if anybody's grown. And sometimes we see reading, math, and language skills all jumbled together. And when this happens, the IEP, well, it becomes difficult to use and more difficult to defend. Now, before we move on, I want you to remember the stranger test. If a substitute teacher, a new provider, or a lawyer read this present levels of academic achievement and functional performance, would they know exactly what to teach or support tomorrow morning? If the answer is maybe, then that present levels isn't descriptive enough. If you can only take one idea from this module as you move forward, take this one. We call this the golden thread. Now, each part of the IEP, it must connect. If a present levels of academic achievement and functional performance does not clearly describe the student's current performance, then the goal cannot be accurate. If the goal is unclear, then the services won't match. If the services don't match, then how do we get progress monitoring? And that is the central core of what an IEP is.
Water is rising, it's coming.